de nouveau en live. On vous propose une contribution à un témoignage qui a été enregistré par voilà, Mariano Gomide de Faria, fondateur et co-CEO de VTEX, qui était de passage à Paris. Du coup, on en a profité pour avoir un échange assez riche avec au programme Omnicanalité, Marketplace, Ecommerce, Food, ainsi que l'arrivée justement de VTEX en France. C'était vraiment l'occasion idéale d'aborder cette news importante pour eux et pour le marché français. Voilà, du coup, je vous propose de l'écouter. On envoie tout de suite la petite vidéo.
You are the founder and CEO of VTEX, a major actor of tech for retail. So you are in the main line to see the trends coming. What are, according to you, the big trends for 2022?
So Sandrine, the debut of the conversational commerce is going to be the big thing for 2022. So all around the conversational, mainly on the live shopping, this trend that's already a reality in Asia will come to France and to Europe as a big thing. So we're gonna see a little bit of a weakness of the browser as the main tool of attracting traffic, and we're gonna see the rising of chat apps as origin for commerce. That's the big thing.
And there has been a first step in the adoption of omnichannel technologies. What are the main functionalities that are must-have at the moment?
So obviously delivery from store, pick up in store, this is the basic. This is not a differentiator anymore. And we are now seeing the multi-channel as a compound with the omni-channel. So you need to have in one kind of approach the ability to have B2B, B2, B2E, B2, B2C, B2C, all the channels that we imagine that was consolidating, but actually the world is pushing us to more diversity in channels. So that's what the omni-channel needs to have. Any retailer or brand manufacturer from France needs to have the operation and testing all the channels that are possible. Because something that's interesting, there is no absolutely truth in the market. So you need to be able to test really fast all the channels that you have available and then put your portfolio and manage your portfolio as a kind of a guerrilla approach. Where you have your best channels with the best margin, you allocate your best inventory. So that's one of the big trends. Another thing that I can mention is that cross-border is becoming a reality. So it's already representing 18% of the world trade. And in France, you have a big opportunity for inbound products and exportations of the French products. So cross-border is something that as an omni-channel, you should also look carefully as a trend.
With the growth of e-commerce, the question of return on investment has become hugely accurate. In what terms do you ask the question of rentability of e-commerce?
So digital used to be much more effective than the in-store, and this is not a reality anymore. Mainly because of Facebook and Google, the price of the acquisition today, it's much more than what brands can afford. So new channels of acquisition will emerge, and as the conversational commerce, and a lot of the investments that the companies did in the digital was based on a capex and investments that were amortized in 8 years. That's not the reality anymore. So today, when you invest, actually that investment will amortize in 1-2 years. That means that you need to have a very lean operation, and you need to have like a CMS, OMS, and a marketplace running in a unique environment, allowing you to test any channel in a very easy way. So if any project of e-commerce takes more than 2-3 months, that's not the right project. But that means that you are spending or overspending more than what you can as a brand. It is not a matter of satisfying one VP or another VP. That's a survival mode that the French companies should enter and choose accordingly to what they can test as best as they can do in affordable way. So this is a serious question. Rentability of managing of a retailer and brand manufacturer, it is dropping down. But I do believe now French companies already started what we call the emergency button. So all the retailers in the country already knows that now they need to pursue rentability, and this is gonna makes them takes the good decisions. Because you know, before was like, let's invest in digital. As a pursuing happiness. Now they need to find the happiness in an affordable way. That's where the difference will be made.
And in an agile mindset, in fact.
Oh yeah.
The e-commerce also, we see a growth of the food e-commerce. What is the potential according to you?
So we are seeing like groups like Casino, Carrefour, VTEX support them in many countries. And we saw in the COVID, because of COVID, obviously COVID brought the worst humanitarian crisis in the world in the last century. But in the perspective of a digital adoption, it was a big boom. So my father, for example, didn't buy food before COVID, and after COVID, they just buy food online, and he will not come back to go to the physical stores anymore. So food was a big boost by market by the COVID, and will stay like that. Something that you can expect now is that as the food controls the recurrency of the clients, all the food chains will also complement their own products with electronics, with accessories, and with other categories, creating a marketplace based on the food recurrency. Because once the food controls the last mile recurrency, they can also deliver you anything. So you can expect from Carrefour and other brands on food in France to become much more kind of ambitious in their go-to-market, complementing their own categories with another categories, and creating like this one-stop shop for the end consumer.
And when you do some food, you can do anything, because it's the most complicated commerce ever.
Yes.
Let's have a look maybe on VTEX. Can you tell us about the company and the fact that you are now in France with many competitors? So what is your main asset or your difference on the market?
So we are the enterprise digital commerce platform that allowing companies, big companies, to go to market really fast and to customize their own applications into our VTEX.io, our serverless framework. So when you go for a big enterprises, it's always a fight between the business area and the IT area. The business area wants something that's fast and go to market, and the IT area wants to build things. VTEX allows both worlds to work in a balance. So we allow the IT to build their own technology in VTEX.io, and we allow the business areas to go in projects that can take 2 to 4 months. So this is our main kind of a differentiator, and we have an European operation already, and we are improving and investing more in this European operation. It's a huge opportunity for us because of the addressable market of Europe and because of our clients. We already run companies like L'Oreal, Mondelez, Black & Decker, Whirlpool, Electrolux, Motorola. All of these companies already running VTEX, and they ask us to support them in France. So now we have a local office with a general manager, and we intend to grow our local team and to support the French companies from French office and with a French team.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much.